What's up, everybody? Welcome into What You Heard Reviews.
Yes, sir, and ma'am, and pets, and cousins, and friends. We are back.
Yes,
And we're back with kind of a crazy one. Not crazy,
Man.
but like, who knew that What You Heard would be doing? But you know what? We don't shy away from nothing.
You know what? I want to do something real quick. Mm-hmm. Little promo. We have end of this year. We're going to do our top 10 albums of 2021.
Yes.
So stick around. This one might make it. This one might not make it. And what do we got today?
We got Adele.
Adele, 30.
30. She's 30 then.
She 30.
She 30 then. You know what I'm saying? That's a little battle rap reference for you. Oh, and speaking of this, man, going back to the end of the year review too.
Yeah.
Bring your drinks. This is going to be a celebration. This is our fun one.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
We kick back on that one.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy.
Chocolates and socks, you feel me?
We've been going back and forth.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy.
So anyways, let's
get into Adele, man. 30.
30. Track number 1.
Man.
Strangers by Nature.
Yeah.
I'm really curious if you think this is a good way to start the project.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, because it's a little so let's get into it, right?
Yeah.
For everybody out there, if you have not seen, she actually has an interview with Zane, the GOAT of interviewers, Zane Lowe. Mm-hmm. It is an incredible interview.
Right.
And I watched it after I listened to this album for the first time, and it changed my perception of the album. Not in a bad way. It just, I knew she explained the album, what it was about.
Right.
And that's why I say yes, because and Adele is normally very, very ballady, right? That's what she's most known for, is just her great voice and just being able to just sing amazing ballads. And this is a little bit more kind of up tempo in her style, right? Like in her style,
yeah,
it's not super ballady. And I thought the message of it. And that's what really is going to hit home, what hit home for me all across the album, the message. And because of the full story of the album, that's why I say yes.
Okay.
Why do you say?
I really don't think so. I think Easy on Me, which is track number 2, we'll get there in a second.
Which is her single.
I actually think that should have opened up the album, personally. Just me personally. Strangers by Nature it's a very cinematic piece. If I could put a movie term to it, because it has very cinematic like orchestra stuff going on in there. Which is cool. It's dope.
Yeah.
And I like that, but I just, for some reason, it's very off-putting to me to have this at track number 1.
Okay.
I'm just, but I actually enjoy the song.
Yeah, the song's dope.
So
yeah,
anyways.
And we get number 2, Easy on Me, her single.
Yeah.
And, I mean, just dope, right?
Oh, the chorus,
all the vibes,
bro. The chorus in this is
and then just
the chorus hook on here, man. Is
her subtle voice, man. Like
this is personally for me. This is the Adele that I personally gravitate towards. Is this type of Adele? And because I kind of go back and forth with Adele. First of all, she sings. There's not one bad track on here as far as her singing goes, and there's not really one bad that is what she's talking about.
Right.
And they're all super
yes,
relevant in some sort of way. Right?
Yeah, the lyrics throughout this album are incredible.
Yeah.
Like I said, go check that interview out because it really breaks it down, and then you really get to listen, and you really, really get that on track 3, My Little Love, man. And this is up there for me. This is up there for me.
Okay.
As a father, the song is basically about the whole album. She's talking about the divorce, her divorce, and the aftermath of that.
Right.
And it's directly correlated to her son as well. And she has her son on this song kind of throughout the album. The smokiness of her voice and the story, right? My little love, and the instrumentation in this.
Oh,
right?
Like, yeah, the instrumentation on this is really good. Woo. But I have to say, there's something that really bugs me.
I know what it is.
And it's the recordings of everything. And especially at the end where it sounds like she's sitting in front of like a psychiatrist or something like that, and she's sniffling and kind of crying and stuff like that. And to me, it takes away from the song.
Okay.
Because it takes away the replayability of it for me.
I can see that. I can definitely.
It just really
because I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, like once she's done singing at the end, I'm move on to the next track.
Right, and that's a little bit of an issue, right? In the sense of
I think throughout the track it's not bad because they're quick snippets.
Well,
but that ending part is long.
Yes.
And yeah, it's like
it's
all right,
like
cool.
2 minutes long.
Yeah,
and it's a little too much for me.
Sure.
I don't really care.
I'm
for
with
that.
you on that.
Okay.
I'm with you on that. Then we get into one of the more upbeat songs on the album,
which is really funny that it's upbeat.
Because if you listen to the lyrics,
by the way, it's called
"Cry Your Heart Out."
This song deals with depression, dude.
It's
it does.
It does.
Depression. She's depressed. She's not feeling good. She's crying her heart out.
She's crying her heart out.
You know, and but the music in it is so good, dude. Like it's so upbeat. Like
you'll miss
sword.
Yeah, you'll miss the message
just because you're like,
yeah,
you're like, oh, cool.
And then you start listening to it. You're like,
oh my god, this is
oh
a
my
really sad song.
like, geez, what were you going through? Like this is deep.
Very deep. Yeah.
And it transitions very, very well into "Oh My God."
This is my favorite song.
I knew it.
This is my favorite song on the.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You know, it's just, man, I love the music. This is probably my favorite music piece in here.
Yeah. And the message too, like I'm getting back out there into the world,
my gosh,
like,
dude, you know,
like what the heck is going on, like.
And what's really fire is I don't want to let myself down.
Right.
You know, when she says that speaks a lot, I think, to a vast majority of people.
Yes, for sure.
You don't want to let other people down, but you really don't want to let yourself down.
For
you know?
sure.
So I don't want to let
Say
myself down, you know.
Say that.
And that, you know, that really, out of all the tracks on here, this one spoke the most.
Yeah.
This one in particular.
This is dope.
You know, so
this is dope, man.
I love this track.
I mean, it really builds from here, man, because then you get into "Can I Get It?"
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you know, getting back out into the world, but in a different way, you know?
Yeah.
Dating scene and, you know, friends that, you know, that she thought was friends that are trying to holler at her now. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you single now? Let me get them digits. You know what I mean? She's like, what? Y'all have known you for like 10 years. Crazy. Like, just dope, man. Just the lyrics really set this off. Music across the board is like, that's going to be a reoccurring theme. Go ahead.
So I do like the acoustic guitar. The only thing though is I feel like I've heard this song though before. I really have. Like there's something.
From her?
No, just in general. I feel like
the vibe of it.
So what's really cool is when I first heard the song, I was like, oh, I like that acoustic guitar in that beginning, you know. And then the beat kicked in, and I was like, man, I've heard this before, but I couldn't like pinpoint it. It just sounded familiar.
Okay.
It's not really super negative, but it's just like kind of samey. Like, but I like the song. You know? It's not bad. So I just had to put that out there for that. So
got you. Then we get into "I Drink Wine."
I Drink Wine, track number 7.
This song's dope, bro.
Yeah, man. The
vibes of this song is fire. You know what I mean? And definitely her voice is like, her style is a little different on this one as far as like how she delivered. You know, it was just it was like she was definitely like drinking wine. You know what I mean? Like I'm kicking back and I'm sipping.
Again, lyrically, she's, you know, I think even above her singing, which her singing is phenomenal. But I think lyrically,
man, the songwriter
just really kind of on point. You know,
man,
even
her
if
songwriting skills crazy, bro.
You know, certain songs maybe don't really resonate with you, but the way she constructs in words, certain things,
you gotta respect it.
Yeah, dude,
you gotta respect it.
Yeah,
for sure.
You know, and there's something in here again. She says, you know, she's like, I'm not sure who's really satisfied.
Right.
And you're like, who is really satisfied? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody's striving for something, right?
Come on, Adele.
Adele did her thing on that.
Yo.
So, for sure. Track number 8, All Night Parking.
Dope. Interlude with Errol Garner.
So that's the piano piece in the beginning. And man, oh man, this is the best piece of music, in my opinion, on the whole album.
Okay.
Because I just love jazz, dude. And it is so jazzy. That piano, the jazzy speaks to me. It's actually probably, I think, the shortest song on here.
It is, yeah. It's an interlude, 2:42.
Yeah, but it's a song, though.
It is a song. It doesn't. If it didn't say interlude,
right? I would be like,
I mean, 2:42 is a.
That's a song.
That's
a song today.
But she has, she's got 6:30, 6:16, 5, 6:06, 6:44, 6:43. She's got those pieces.
Right.
But it's a 12 track album.
But I like the music of this particular song. So,
Woman Like Me, man, fire. Man,
the build of this.
The
build of this is the best build of the whole album.
I don't know about that, but I'm okay.
The build in this is crazy.
I don't know about that, but go ahead.
Musically wise, this is the best build. You don't think so? I think so.
I
think it's the best build.
Musically wise?
Musically wise,
okay.
Bro. Musically wise.
I can give you that. Okay.
With the guitars,
I can give you that.
Then the drums come in. Then the bass line comes in.
Music wise, yes, for sure.
Music wise,
yes, it's
crazy.
Dope.
I love the way this is set up, man.
Fire.
It's got this build, and then it drops. Everything drops.
And her message.
Oh, and then it comes back in. Ooh,
you must be lazy. She's talking smack.
She's talking
hella smack. Then we got Hold On. And we're getting into the last 3 tracks of the album, and the reason I want to make a statement with this, because the next 3 tracks are probably the most important songs to me on the album.
Okay.
Because it takes this story that she's now told you throughout this album, and it really starts to send it home. And Woman Like Me a little bit, but it starts vocally with Hold On.
Right. Yes.
Lyrically and vocally, because now she's getting into, that's Adele. And
this is where she starts really belting them. Yeah.
The next 2, I think this has
this one's
a better build vocally, as far as like how it starts, the vibe of it, and then the end of it is like, yo.
So I think the beginning of this is actually kind of boring, to be quite honest with you.
It's
because it takes such too long of a time to build.
Okay.
And that's why I say the one I said before has a better pacing of a build. This one gets good about 3 minutes in.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, okay, wait, are we doing this the whole way through?
I'm with you, but when it hits,
it hits.
Woo!
It smacks you in the face, man. It just smacks you in the face.
Then we get into my personal favorite song on this album.
You take this one.
I'm getting emotional just thinking about it, bro. It's called To Be Loved. Super, super ballad.
This is her showcase piece.
My gosh!
Vocally, this is her.
This
is where her vocals really.
Yeah, I was just loving it because it was Adele doing Adele things, and then I found out what the song was about and went back and listened to the lyrics and was like,
by the way, it's just her. It's just her and a piano.
Go. I'm not even gonna ruin it for you. Go check the interview out. She actually talks about how they recorded this, and if you're a fan of the creation of music, you're like, and then if you know, like, and you can hear those little intricacies and that reverb at the end, and when she hits that note at the freaking end, I'm not even gonna try to hit it, but she's like, I want to do it, but I'm not even gonna ruin it for y'all.
No, I get it though, man.
She hits that freaking note at the end, and I'm like, like it's an emotional song, man. And then we get into the last song, man.
Then we end it. Love Is a Game.
No. Oh, I thought you meant like then you end it. Okay, I got you. My bad. My bad.
I was like, wait,
we're not cutting that out.
What did I do?
No, you're good. You're good. Love is a game. My bad.
We're at the end of the album.
I got what you said. I thought you were saying like, nah, end it right there. My bad.
No, love is a game. This is actually a good way to end.
Great way.
Yeah,
man.
And
coming off that last song.
And I ain't playing it again.
Yeah.
And this is so true when you get older. So for whoever's watching out there who's ever young, you'll play this game, right? Mm-hmm. But as soon as you get older, you don't want to play this game no more. Mm-hmm. You just don't want to play it, man. You're just like over it. And that's what this is.
And then she says, like right at the end, right before the song ends, she's like, "Yeah, but I'm probably gonna do it again."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
we get caught up in the trap of love.
Yeah. Like yeah.
So it's a good way to end this.
A little bit more up tempo, coming off To Be Loved, a slow ballad. Great way to end the story.
Yes,
the story, and I really want to drive that point home, because if for people that are watching this, you most likely listen to Adele, and if you don't listen to Adele that much, and you're like, I love her. But I really don't, like, I haven't really been able to get into her albums. This is kind of why, because, like, Adele is a great songwriter, and it's one of those things you got to really pay attention.
Right. Yes.
Right? Like, you can love the vocals and the music, and all that stuff is good, and you can appreciate it. But if you don't like listen, like it's the story, the story.
And this is way more adult too than
this is grown.
This is grown folk. Yeah. Than what she's done in the past. Not saying that she hasn't, but this is definitely like, oh, I went through some stuff, and I got to get this. I got to
tell the streets. Yeah.
All right, man. Give me your score, man. I got to hear what this is, because I got real quick. I really struggled with this score, and I'll get into why in a minute.
All right, so I really don't have a problem with any song on here. You made a great point, and I kind of didn't even think about it, but I do skip it a lot. And it is something that I have thought of. Like, I don't mind it inside of the song, but the end of the song, I'm like, all right, cool. I give this a 9.5, man. Okay. I give it a 9.5 because of that small thing, and I've been struggling with this because like sonically all the way across the board it's a 10. And replayability for me is like kind of there, not all the way there, right? Because like I listen to a lot of music in my car when I'm on the go, and this is when you kind of got to sit down, have a glass of wine, have a nice little drink,
right,
and listen to. And so yeah, I give it a 9.5 because of those two things.
Yeah. This is
you don't even have your score yet. You just made it up right now. He don't even know. Go ahead.
Oh,
I saw you go.
No, I've had this. I've been running about a digit away.
Okay.
Right. So it's always been between 7.5 and an 8.5 for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into why. Okay, so I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
And I give it an 8 because replayability for me, it's just really not there. There's a couple songs that I will definitely take out and put on a playlist or something.
Okay, fair.
It is so heavy-hearted. It's so hard for me to listen to. It's very emotional, and it doesn't. Not everything resonates with me. Okay. Personally, right? Like,
gotcha.
Here and there it does, right? Like the
obviously, oh my God, right? Yeah.
The points that I've given were the points that has spoken to me emotionally.
Okay.
But I will say this: it's a 10 the way an album is constructed, right? And it's the way it's written, the way it flows, and everything. I just have a problem personally with sitting down and listening to this music on a continual basis. So it's really hard for me because Adele can sing. Adele can write. The music is good. There's, but it really comes down to personal. And that's why I had to give it a little bit lower, because I'm not going to be really rocking with this album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate the hell out of this album. I really do.
Big time.
I really do.
And I think that's where I come from when I'm saying it's a 9.5 because I'm giving a couple more points,
right,
because of that story and vocals and music. Like it's tremendous.
So,
but the replayability, it just kind of depends.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I get it. So,
But
anyways,
I'm with you.
But
I respect it.
and it's good if you guys like Adele, you're gonna love this album
for sure.
If you're not a fan of Adele, you're probably not going to enjoy it. You know, just straight up.
Not the way that's most.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some appreciation, but maybe not enjoy it that way. Yeah,
right.
for sure.
So, anyways, that's all I got, man.
Yeah.
You guys stay safe. You guys stay positive out there.
And I'm not even gonna try to sing any of this because I'm not even gonna get anywhere close. So, peace.